Well, people are beginning to venture out again to restaurants and stores, and you may have to fight the impulse to hug an old friend or shake a hand. 7 News reporter SOPHIA RADEBAUGH tells us why people are having to undo a lifetime of social norms.
Coping with the coronavirus has changed a lot of mental and social behaviors. The staff here at AOP Mental Health Center want to make people aware. Normal life has been put on pause for weeks, and because of that, a lot has changed. Kevin HOYLE, the executive director of the Anderson Oconee Pickens Mental Health Center, has seen this up close.
Well, I think obviously the anxiety level is increased for everybody. Being isolated and being away from others, that increases your anxiety level for adults and kids. And I think long term, folks can develop mental health problems.
And he says mental health affects social behaviors. While you may be used to hugging your friends or some other warm physical greeting, HOYLE says no longer wanting to do that may be difficult.
It is kind of second nature for Southerners to reach out and touch and hug, and it is difficult for folks because I think they crave that closeness and that interaction with others, particularly in our culture.
And Greenville native Megan James agrees.
I mean, nobody's doing that anymore. I think the most I've seen are people are like touching elbows, if they're cool with one another, or they just do like a wave.
But she thinks that it won't last forever.
So I think there's going to be a lot of Southerners that are going to get back to the normal, handshake, hug.
HOYLE says that social interaction is important for everyone, and there's things you can do to combat isolation.
A couple of things that folks can do is to make sure that they take care of themselves physically, that they eat right, that they get enough sleep.
If you or someone you know may be struggling with mental health, Dr. HOYLE says to avoid isolation and seek professional help. In Anderson, SOPHIA RADEBAUGH, 7 News.